All right, we're doing a coffee shop session here in Studio One. Enjoy the background ambiance while we create some music, and we're just going to start off by going in loops. And let's find a cool drum beat. So let's go into drums. And how about country? Even though I'm not a country guy, let's see what kind of cool stuff we could kind of warp around in country. Let's see what we got here. Interesting. Let's turn off the metronome here so it plays at normal time. All right, these are all separate drums. Here we go, this is a mix. All right, let's just use this one. It's interesting. And it was recorded at 85 BPM, so let's change this to 85 BPM. And let's just loop it. I picture a cool, like a running bass line going through this. So why don't we go into instruments now and go into presence. And let's go into, why don't we do a bass line on the piano just for fun? And let's see what a suitcase piano sounds like on the bass. And let's play the drums and hear what we can do. All right, F. F sounds like it fits the most, so let's do a bass line in F. Zoom in a little bit. And let's just do something like this and just hear how it sounds. Did I mute that? Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't start at 1. I hate when I do that. Ooh, that might be pretty neat. It's very not country. I'm not making country music here, but I'm making something. And let's just see what happens. Where should we go now? All right, let's go there. And then go back to the F. Wow. All right, it's interesting if anything else. So let's bring a Mai Tai synth in now and do some kind of top line with some sparkly kind of thing. How about let's go into poly. Let's do I have no idea what beta Z is. Let's check that out. All right, so we can do with the F here. Da, da, da. I might change the bass line. Let's mute the... Yeah, let's change this bass. There we go. And let's bring this down. All right, so let's do that top line again. All right, that's pretty interesting. Nice. Cool. I like the way it's coming out. I think it's pretty neat. All right, so I want to keep this under 15 minutes. So we got the lead, we got the bass. Okay, let me just, so I'm not blasting you guys out, put a limiter on the final track here. So we're chilling it out a little bit, and let's just see how far over we can go. Okay, good. It's good volume. All right, so what else do we need now? How about some vocals? I don't usually do this. Why don't I record something in the sample one? And let's just see how that goes over. Check, check, check. In the coffee shop. Let's try that again. In the coffee shop. All right, let's see how that goes over and over. Not super familiar with sample one and mapping. I think that's how we do it. Yeah. Alright, we're going to have to raise the volume of that because that thing is low. In the coffee shop. In the coffee shop. Alright. It's definitely wacko, but... All right, don't worry. Something's gonna happen here. Let's. I know you guys are like, Steve, you were headed down such a nice road, and then why did you have to do that to us? All right, so let's put an effects track in here. Let's put room reverb, and let's put my analog delay in for the next one. And let's, because I really don't mess around with samples much, so let's just see what we can do with these samples. So let's solo this, and let me dig in and get a little creative here. Let's go to the wave. Why don't we just take the first part? All right, there we go. See? It's not going to be as bad as you thought. We're just going to take that little noise and we're going to put effects on it, of course. And let's hear how this sounds. Now. Let's hear it with everything else and make it fit somehow. All right. Hope I didn't lose anybody. But just keep it for now. It's terrible. I know it is. I'm keeping it in there though. I'm not taking it out. All right, let's see what else we can put in there. So we got a bass, we got drums. All right, we're gonna put a pop beat on top of it when the build-up comes in here. So maybe we'll just take all that. Okay, no, let's do this, and we'll bring this terrible thing in way late, so we're not ruining the song. So let's just duplicate. So we start off just this, nice and chill. And we're going to bounce this because we're going to chill this guy out with some EQ and take the highs out. And let's automate this little guy. Right click on the knob, edit automation. Let's go back to our track and let's draw this in. So we want to go, I guess something like this. All right, and let's do something with the drums here. Now we're getting creative. And we're going to come in here, we're going to do a little chop. And we're just going to do bass, 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 bass. Maybe on a slow build up. Neat. So I want to automate the volume of this. We could do that with a gain knob. So let's go to effects. I think there's gain. Isn't there just gain or mix tool or something like that? How do I get rid of all this stuff? I just want to see. It's way too many tags. I just want to see the effects. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. All right, effects in Presonus. Oh, I'm lost now. Where the hell am I? Vendor. Presonus effects. All right. Mix tool. All right, let's just throw a mix tool in here. And what a mix tool allows us to do is adjust some very basic things. And instead of automating the channel fader, we just automate the gain here. And it just keeps things a little more tidy. Like, check this out. I'll just put an automation point here and here. And then I'll just raise the gain back to 0 here. And let's hear how this sounds. See, nice and tidy. So, let's create some room. Turn off automation, zoom out, get rid of this and just relax now and see what we got here. All right. So this is where the bass comes in. So we do want to have a crash cymbal there, of course. So why don't we go back to the browser and just type in under files, let's just type in crash and see what we got. Yeah, it's not the best. In fact, it's really bad, but still, we're going to put it in there. We're going to put maybe a reverb on it, and let's just hear how that sounds. Good. Okay, back to what I originally wanted to do. I want a pop beat to come in here on top of the country beat. So let's go to loops, and let's go back to drums. And let's go to pop. And let's do a full. Let's make it, speed it up. Maybe a faster one. Oh no, it's set to 85. That's why it's slowing down with that. I see. I see. Interesting. So how can we speed this up? Well, let's hear how it sounds normal speed. All right, we're going to do something wild. Let's pull this in. It's the wrong tempo. We want it to go, we want it to be half as long. So if we do Alt, is it Alt? Yeah, and crunch it in there. Let's just hear how this sounds. Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. That's what I want. All right, let's bring this up here so we're keeping things tidy. Let's make our drums yellow. Here's how I like to color things. I usually do my drums yellow. My bass is purple, I think, usually. And everything else is just different. I like to make my vocals green, but let's just, so we don't really have vocals. Let's just make the percussion sounds green, and then these other guys. So all right, we got the pop beat in there. And then we got the wacko stuff coming in at the end. So let's just hear how the whole thing sounds. And let's stop everything there. All right, it's kind of wacko. Let's put one more instrument in there. Why don't we do just like some type of pad? I don't know. Let's do strings. Let's go in for presence. Let's put some strings in. Cellos. All right, let's hear how that sounds. It's pretty neat. There we go. All right, let's hear it from the beginning. After we put in these guys, right here. I'm not sure how this sounds. Cool. So you see what we did? We just took a country beat, a pop beat. We used an EP suitcase piano for the bass. I put some wacko vocals in. The purpose of these videos is just to encourage you guys to experiment, come up with cool stuff, open up your DAW once a day, and just enjoy making music. I'll see you guys next time.